On this video, we're going to teach you how we made self-watering gardens. What we're not going to do is teach you how to build concrete walls because, you know what? We're not masons and we're not going to do that because every mason on YouTube would be on here telling us what we did wrong. A lot of people make self-watering raised gardens from wood, and the reason that we didn't, aside from the fact that we want them to last a really, really long time, is because we're going to be installing brick veneer over this to make it look like a beautiful French-style Charleston garden. The first thing to lay in your concrete block form is a pond liner. Leave plenty of extra material at the top and clamp it to the cinder block. Lay your coils of perforated pipe flat on the bottom. Once you have as much as you can coil on the bottom, run a section up the corner to above the top. Put pea gravel in over the coils until the garden is halfway full. Drill a 5/8 of an inch hole all the way through the cinder block to accommodate the overflow pipe. Cut a hole in the pond liner just large enough for the pipe to go through. Push a flange with silicone under it over the pipe. Cover the end of the overflow pipe with a screen or landscaping fabric and secure it with a zip tie. Next, lay in your landscaping fabric, peat moss, and organic matter, or your compost. Make sure that you leave plenty of extra landscaping fabric over the top to allow for settling. Clamp your landscaping fabric so it doesn't slip. And then it's time to put your hose into your fill pipe and start filling. Now you're filling up the garden's water tank, and you need to watch your overfill pipe for water coming out so you know when it's full. Spray down your soil from the top as well so you know that the fabric and the liner are completely settled. Use sections of non-galvanized aluminum, concrete screws, and large washers to sandwich the fabric and liner between the aluminum and the concrete blocks. Then trim the excess landscaping fabric and pond liner at the top. If you weren't adding brick, you could probably stop here, and if you hadn't added too much concrete into the concrete blocks, you could also use those for little planters. But we didn't do that, and we want to put concrete caps on top because it's going to finish off our brick garden look that we're going for. So this is what it looks like before we put the caps on. The next step for us was dry fitting all of our concrete caps so that we knew that they would fit before we secured them with mortar. Now that we've actually mortared in our concrete caps, our gardens, at least everything but the brick, are completely finished and ready for plants. And all we have to do is add plants and then fill the gardens the rest of the way up with non-treated mulch. The mulch helps prevent the plants from drying out. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it below, and thank you so much for tuning into our video on how to build these self-watering gardens. Make sure you hit like and give us a follow if you enjoyed our video.